friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and just like I said I would, I am doing a tutorial on this look, which is the look that I was wearing in my Sephora haul that I posted not too long ago, which I will link down below in case you guys haven't seen that video yet. But I basically just did my makeup for that video like this, like just throwing random things on my face, and I love the way that it turned out. I loved it so much that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna film this. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. So we are starting off with primer, and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is my first time using it, and it's nice. I like it so far. And just basically spraying this all over, and I'm using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation today, and mine is in the color Tan Honey, which you will see is a little light for me, just a little bit, but it all works out in the end. And I'm just blending that out with a damp beauty blender as I usually do. For concealer today, you guys know I always like to use two, so I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal and my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer as well. Basically just putting this everywhere you would conceal or highlight. So underneath the eyes, on the forehead, bridge of the nose, on Cupid's bow, and on the chin. Blending it out with the same damp beauty blender. To set my concealer, I'm trying out this Bare Minerals powder, and this is in Well Rested, and I'm using a Real Techniques blending sponge just to basically put this right underneath my eyes and everywhere that I applied the concealer. Now I'm really quickly just speeding through my brows, and I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Ebony, which is what I always use, and I do have an updated brow routine which I will link down below in case you guys are curious to see the entire tutorial, since I do speed through this pretty quickly. After I use my Brow Wiz to get the basic shape, and it's basically all filled in, but I like the ends to be a little bit darker, I'm just going to go in with my Dipbrow pomade, also in the color Ebony, just darken out the edges to make it look a little bit more gradient-like. Here I'm just cleaning up the bottom with some Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and that's actually my favorite concealer to use underneath the brows. You'll hear me talk about it more in my favorites video. And now I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel just to set my brows into place so they don't go all over my face throughout the day. Moving on to eyes, I'm priming with my Bobbi Brown Longwear Eye Base, and I've been loving this primer recently, and you'll also hear me talk about this in my favorites video. And I'm just blending this out with a flat brush. For our first eyeshadow, we're going to be taking Rule by MAC, and it's basically a light orange color, and we're taking this on a MAC 224 brush, and we're going to just pop this into the crease, and this is going to act as our transition color for this look. The next color we're grabbing is the color Steamy, also by MAC, and we're just going to take this on a flat brush and pop this all over the lid. And this color isn't really going to show up in the final product, like nobody's going to know that you put a light green shadow on your lid, but I'm basically just using this as a base for what we're actually going to be putting on our lid. And for our lid, we're using Smoky Pressed Pigment by MAC, and I forgot to get a product close-up of it, but this is what it looks like. And we're just taking this with our finger and just popping it right on top of Steamy. Now for what I feel like is the center of attention for this look, I'm grabbing Red Brick, also by MAC, and I'm grabbing this on my Coastal Scents blending brush. You guys know this is my favorite brush. It's just like the MAC 217 or the Sigma, what is it called? E25, I believe. And I'm just working this kind of more in the socket of the crease in between the Smoky pressed pigment and the Rule color. And then once I feel like I've got that as intense as I want it, and I want it pretty intense for this look, I really want it to stand out, I'm going to grab my 224 brush with no product just to blend it out a little bit more. The next color I'm grabbing is the color Digit, also by MAC, and you can't really see it much on camera, but it's like a light lavender color, and I feel like using this on the inner corner just like pulls the entire look together. Now, after I've got that in my inner corner, I'm going to go ahead and do my wing liner, and you guys know NYC Liquid Liner is my favorite to do so, and I did kind of skip through this because we've all seen this before. Now I'm going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is the only mascara that I use pretty much. I don't even have any other mascara, honestly. Here I'm just popping on my falsies because, you know, I can't go without my falsies, and the ones I'm using today are the House of Lashes in Iconic, which are one of the best lashes ever. Now I'm going in with Gray Utility PowerPoint Eye Pencil, also by MAC, and it's just a gray eye pencil, and I felt like the gray would go really well with the Smoky pressed pigment since it is kind of like a blue gray. And I'm just lining my waterline with this, being pretty generous as per usual. Then I felt like some stuff was kind of lacking on the lid, so I went in with Contrast, also by MAC, and I just used this on the outer V, and that's when I feel like the top lid really pulled together, the way that I pictured it in my head, I guess. And here I'm just blending out that contrast color with the original 224 brush that we used in the beginning with no additional product. Now I'm going back in with contrast, but this time I'm going to use this on my lower lash line, and I'm basically just trying to apply this as close to the Gray Utility pencil as possible. Then to blend that out, I'm going to take Red Brick again on more of a fluffy brush and just blend that out. Now just applying some mascara to my lower lashes, a step that I personally cannot skip. You can skip if you like, but I just cannot do that. And once you do that, then the eye look is complete, and these are the finished eyes. And this is my extremely sad and unfortunate attempt at winking. So now moving on to the face, I'm going to contour using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I am using the color Subconscious, which is the most gray toned out of the three colors. And I like my contour to be more gray toned because that's what actually mimics shadow, which is what a contour should always do. And then I'm also going to use this on the sides of my forehead. And I'm also going to contour my nose with the same shade. For blush, I'm using this one from Tarte, and this is called Tipsy, and I'm just using this with my MAC 168 brush, which you guys know is my favorite blush brush of all time, and I'm just popping this on my cheeks. For highlight today, I dug this oldie out of my collection, and this is MAC's Superb Extra Dimension Skin Finish, which is limited edition, but if you guys know any dupes at all for this, please leave them in the comments below, because once I applied this to my cheekbones, I was just done. I just couldn't even handle that this was limited edition. MAC always does that, and it breaks my heart every single time. I know you guys are with me. To line my lips, I'm using this lip pencil, or this Lippie pencil by ColourPop, and this is in the color BFF. And I did this on the original day that I did my makeup like this, and I hated it, and I still hate it. I feel like this color looks so bad on my skin tone personally because it's a little bit lighter than I'm used to. But since I did it that day, I figured I'd do it again. And now I'm going in with this lipstick by MAC, and this is called Fleur de Coral. I think that's how you say it. And this is limited edition as well, but any nude lipstick that you guys are comfortable with is fine. This one is nude, but it does have like a little hint of coral in there. So that's the reason I chose to use this one. And then you can stop there if you like, but surprisingly, I'm going to go in with lip gloss today. And this one is by L'Oreal, and this is called Nude Ballet. And this is probably one of my favorite lip glosses ever. I know, it's crazy that I even have one because I usually cannot stand lip gloss. Now as a finishing spray, I'm spraying the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water again. I heard that this could be used as a finishing spray, and I don't think it's terrible as a finishing spray. I would just prefer to use it as a primer. And once you've done that, then this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you recreate this look. If you do, don't forget to tag me, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!